Hello, my lovely peaches. How are you? It is raining. Can you hear it? I just thought I would pop on again for another quick update on the Karen Reed trial. Let me see if I can get my phone to sit still. It's totally spontaneous, which is why I'm totally unprepared. Anyway, I just wanted to pop on. I watched some of the trial today. It is Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. It is 10:27 p.m. It's day 2. It was day 2 for the Karen Reed trial. Okay, so my thoughts about Karen Reed trial so far today. Well, if it's true, if all the stuff that they said in the opening statements that the defense said, if all of those claims that they claimed about Michael Proctor, the lead investigator, then things are looking quite bad for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So my first hot take, my first thoughts looking at it, which I did a video, was that she's guilty. Then the first day, I mean, I absolutely think that the defense did, if I was going to give them a grade for their opening statements, hold on. Hello. Thank you for popping in. Sorry, this is a little slow going. It was totally spontaneous for me to even get on this live. I just decided, you know what, let me just do a quick update. Which is to say, I do think that there's definitely a lot of reasonable doubt that's being brought up. Did Michael Proctor, the investigator, did he really text someone saying that he was looking for Karen Reed nudes? Is that true? Because that's pretty disgusting. Did he really say that he wanted her to herself? That's problematic. So there was a lot of stuff that was claimed in these opening statements, and according to Natalie Lawyer Chick and on civil law, they think that it sounds pretty bad for the Commonwealth. And I asked tonight on a live, I said, well, they made all these claims, but are they going to bring the evidence? So supposedly they've got, FBI timestamps that show that Jennifer McCabe was searching How's Long to Die in Cold at 2:27 a.m. Not and also at 6. So is it true? Did she really do that search on her phone at 2 o'clock in the morning? I don't know. Did they really have some kind of motive or reason to get rid of John O'Keefe? I don't know. That's what they're claiming. There was the EMT guy who said that she definitely said, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him, again and again and again. He said that she said that to him directly, and that he heard her saying it again and again and again in the background while he was trying to do life-saving measures for John O'Keefe. And then the detective or the cop yesterday, the first guy, he kind of gave me Isaac Baruch 2.0 vibes. And he was like, oh yeah, she said this and she said that, but he didn't write it down. So, like, I hit him or I did it, something like that. And it's like, he didn't write it down. That's not very good investigating, is it? So, thank you for popping in. So, I'm not forming an opinion like, oh gosh, she's definitely innocent, because I haven't heard all of the evidence. Sorry, my phone is tipping over. But I will say that, so I said Isaac Baruch 2.0 for that first cop guy. And I don't know if you guys watched the Murdoch trial, Alec Murdoch, but do you remember Crichton? Crichton was the prosecutor. And oh my God, he was like, he talked slow. He asked 1,000 million questions when it could have been like, wrap it up, wrap it up. So lollygagging guy, the prosecutor for Karen Reed. I'm getting Crichton vibes. Like today, he asked 3 witnesses the same exact series of questions, and like Peter Tragos was saying, lawyer, he was saying it's not crucial to describe, or maybe it was Emily or both of them, like you don't need to have every firefighter describe all of the fire trucks that they have in the firehouse and all of the equipment and what their schedule is. And you don't have to have everybody repeat the same exact stuff. You can get through it quicker. And what was the term they used? Stop re-plowing the same field. Like, get it in, get it done. I have a big complaint that I do not like, and I personally feel like it seems like an appellate issue that's already happening, which to me is a problem, that the judge has determined that the lawyers are not allowed to say objection leading, objection argumentative. They're not allowed to state the purpose of the objection. They just say objection, and then she says, sustained or overruled. But I find it to be quite bizarre. Why wouldn't you allow them to say what the objection is, especially if you want this to hold up against an appeal? That's very frustrating. What was that trial that we were watching, the Rush trial, where that first day the prosecution, Carrie, she was like nonstop attacking the fucking defense guy, and then that judge ruled no objections allowed, like you have to approach to object, and all the objections were done as sidebar. And I thought that that was very problematic. I didn't like that at all. And but as I'm learning, different judges, different states, different rules. So, and also very different setups. I'm not really liking this freaking awful lighting, but it is very late. So, like the Karen Reed courtroom is teeny tiny, and they're all like on top of each other. And that was the solution, because the courtroom that they were in before, there was like literally jurors who were sitting behind the witness box so they could see the back of their head. And I believe that that was correct for that to be ruled against, even though they said they've been doing it for 100 years. But like, you need to see the person's face. Another difference I've noticed, so the Chad Daybell trial is still going on, but all the people that I watch are now switched to Karen Reed. There's nobody streaming. I mean, like Law and Crime is streaming Chad Daybell, but I don't really care to watch just raw footage. I like it when there's a lawyer or somebody making comments, during the breaks and stuff, and answering questions, because it's just it's like boring to watch it alone. But so the Chad Daybell trial, the way it's being filmed or streamed or recorded, it's like everybody's far the fuck away. All you see is like the silhouette of Chad's big ass toe head, and then you can't see the witnesses. They're like this big. Their faces are like this big. You can't see their facial expressions. You can't see any body language. Can't see the lawyers. Can't barely see the judge. So it's like watching it is just like, ugh. It's I mean, I have it on the screen and I'm like listening to other stuff anyway, but I can say that the way that they're filming Karen Reed, you can actually see the witnesses, you can see their faces, you can see their facial expressions, you can see the judge, you can see the lawyers. It's a lot better. So let's see, tomorrow, which is Wednesday, May 1st, there's no trial, no Karen Reed. And so tomorrow, have a break, do something else. Thanks for being here. That's the update. Sorry, I gotta get my kids ready for bed. So let's see. I don't know how to see the chat. Is there a chat? Let's see. Live chat. So if anybody wanted to say anything, ask a question, If you watch this later, please leave a comment, ask questions. What are your thoughts? Are you watching the Karen Read trial? So just to recap, like I did yesterday, there are several lawyers that are streaming it. Also, can you hear the rain in the background? So my top go-to is Emily D. Baker. I'm watching it on her channel. Alita Legal Bites is streaming it. I'm peeking in on her channel. Jay, which is the shaming of Jay, and his buddy Bob, who is on Defense Diaries podcast. They're streaming it, taking turns. Each creator is like slightly different. Emily, I like the way she does it because whenever she wants to talk, she pauses it. And then when there's breaks, she can like fast forward through it. And that's pretty cool. But I do enjoy hearing different people's opinions. So like tonight I watched Natalie Lawyer Chick. She was listening to the opening statements again and doing her opinions on it. And she had Kurt, who is from Uncivil Law. That's his channel. He was on it. So they were giving their opinions. And you know, Natalie was reacting to the prosecutor, not the prosecutor, the defense's opening statements for Karen Read, and, you know, reacting as if everything he was saying was accurate. And if it's all true, then it's absolutely problematic, you know. So I am curious. Like I said, when I first made the first video, it seems very curious, very weird, intriguing, and is it really a situation of a, you know, police cover-up? That would be so crazy if that's what it ended up to be. And like I said, I didn't find Karen Read likable. I didn't find her believable. I didn't find her to be credible. And so, therefore, I also, like, I watched the video of her supposedly backing into his SUV, which is on my channel, where I zoom in and I slow it down and I show it a few times. And the biggest issue I saw with that was how come none of the snow got knocked off the back of his car? If she supposedly hit his car hard enough to actually break her tail light, why wouldn't the snow have slid right off the back of his back windshield? If she hit his car, that snow would have just gone bloop. I didn't see that happen. So also, it's just like bizarre. It's like they're trying to say, oh, well, the reason why she was like, I hit him, I did it, is because that was just a thought that just popped into her. He didn't come home from the party, so she just started automatically thinking like, oh, I hit him. Like, that's a normal stream of consciousness that anybody would normally have. I mean, it just seems so bizarre. It's like, who goes out into a blizzard at 4 o'clock in the morning saying, I hit him, just out of nowhere? Like, doesn't make sense to me. But the defense is definitely bringing up some doubt. So I've definitely got reasonable doubt. I don't know if it's reasonable. I've definitely got some seeds of doubt, I'll say, sprouting. And let's see. Does the prosecution remove the doubt? Do they present evidence that's clear and convincing beyond a reasonable doubt? Or will the defense continue to raise questions, raise doubts, and put on a different version of the story that's like, oh, well, my opinion is Karen Read is not likable, she's not believable, and she probably did it. But I'm completely open to hearing the evidence. So that's where I stand so far. A big old question mark. And an airplane is going by, and it's also raining, and it is quite late. So thank you so much for joining me. That's just my recap thoughts about day 2 of Karen Read. And let's see if I had any updates about Chad Daybell. Well, I did see Peter Trago's lawyer. You know, he did a video today where he talked about, so yesterday there was like the 2 versions of the story that he told. Chad told the cousin, and then the cousin's daughter. about the night that she passed, that Tammy Daybell had passed. And it was like different versions. And the cousin had said he went downstairs, and then they were like disputing if wherever that was, if they even had an upstairs, downstairs. So Peter Tragos had done a video today on his channel, Lawyer You Know, showing that that house did actually have what looked like it could have been a second story, second floor. And so that maybe there was some credibility to that witness. So I believe that Chad Daybell is guilty as sin. He is guilty as the devil that he is. And I believe he'll be going down for that. And then they said that Karen Reed might go for 6 to 8 weeks. So we got a long ways to go. We're only on day 2. And also they're going to have pretty much like 3 days of trial a week that go like 9 to 3, I don't know, and then 9 to 1 or something the other days, and no trial on Fridays. So part of why it's going to take so long is because they're doing it like that. But then somebody else said that the reason why they're doing it that way is because the judge has other cases and things that she has to take care of, you know, court related, and that she can't just block out all week for weeks on end just for one trial. So that's the reason for that. All right, guys, and with that, I'm going to hang it up, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, let me know if you enjoy these little live update pop-ins, or if you prefer my longer edited videos. Let me know. See you later. Bye.